Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Rest. In this video, I actually want to go over a brand new build that is based all around having your super energy up as much as possible. As you know, I just did this on my Chaos Reach build, but this is all about using your stasis energy and just constantly having your super up. Like, this is honestly even better than that Chaos Reach build, and it takes advantage of one of the least used exotics in the game, and that is Apotheosis Veil. Now, it's not taking direct advantage of this, but this exotic is going to help out. So the way this build is going to work is you're essentially just going to use all your stasis abilities and just wait for your enemies to keep freezing people before you kill them. There are fragments in the game that are going to help you benefit from this, and you're just going to get a load of super energy from this. If you play your cards right, you're going to be able to always have your super pretty much after at least 10 kills. Now, those fragments I'm talking about are things like Whisper of Bonds. Defeating a frozen target with weapons grants you super energy. It does have minus intellect and minus discipline, but the return you get of super energy from this is just actually kind of crazy. You get so much from just killing a frozen target. Now, to help out with this, you also can run like Whisper of Reaction to have, you know, when you defeat slowed enemies or frozen enemies, you're gonna get more class ability energy, which does pair well with the Warlock because you can have Frost Pulse, so your class ability freezes enemies, so you can freeze them and then kill them, and you're gonna get super energy back. Now, Whisper of Hedrons is also pretty good. You know, you gain a bonus to weapon damage when you freeze an enemy. This is just gonna make it easier to kill that said enemy that you froze to get that super energy. Then for the final one, you can kind of run whatever you want to. Whisper of Fissures is what I'm running because it makes your super better, but this kind of does hinder the playstyle of, you know, trying to defeat frozen targets with your weapon, because if you have your stasis just exploding like at a large amount, you're gonna not kill the enemy with your weapon. So if you want to run something like, you know, Whisper of Shards just to get more resilience, or something like, you know, Whisper of Endurance to get more strength, you can. But I just like running this because it doesn't hinder it too much, and it makes your super just a lot better. Now, the other thing that is going to help out with this is Ice Flare Bolts. This can only really work on the Warlock. You can kind of do it with other characters, but it's going to do really well on the Warlock, because when you shatter a frozen target, you're actually going to make these Seekers come out that travel and freeze other people, which is in return going to let you easily just keep killing enemies over and over again that are frozen to get your super energy back. And then to also help out, you have Cold Snap Grenade, which is going to be the main grenade you're running. So when you freeze an enemy with this grenade, it's going to track out, freeze an enemy, and you can just keep killing enemies like crazy. So between the Cold Snap freezing everybody and tracking out and getting more, when you kill those frozen targets, Ice Flare Bolts is also going to go out and track out. You're going to freeze more people, and you're going to always just be getting the super energy, you know, back up over and over again. The damage bonuses, your class ability, and it's just kind of crazy. Obviously, we're going to be killing enemies with guns to get super energy. We're going to be using the main gun, which is Bad Juju. So what this does, when you kill an enemy, you're going to be getting more super energy, and it's a load of super energy. Once you get Strings of Curses procced, like, you can get a lot of super energy from this thing. So you're freezing targets, killing a lot of enemies, you're gonna just be getting your super back like crazy. Now, for other weapons, just any weapons that are good. Select shotguns obviously are very good special weapons, swords, you know, whatever you want to run to kill bosses. But Apotheosis Veil right here, as you see, we have very little discipline and strength, but a lot of intellect. Obviously, definitely go for 100 intellect, and if you can, 100 recovery, but 100 intellect is by far the most beneficial. But Apotheosis Veil is actually going to make it so whenever you pop your super, you're going to immediately regenerate your health to max, get your melee, grenade, and rift energy all the way full. And even what a lot of people don't know is when you're nearby allies, you're actually going to make their class ability charge faster, so your allies will actually get benefits for this, and they'll like you a little bit more, I guess. But you're going to instantly get essentially everything back other than your super back to full, and it's going to allow you to keep repeating the process. So if you use your super, you're going to obviously get them back. You can then proceed to start all the chain reaction of freezing. You're not going to have abilities when you cause a chain reaction. You know, once you get your super after that whole chain reaction of constantly freezing enemies, you're going to pop this, get all those ability energies back, and you can just keep doing it over and over and over again, and there's never any downtime for this, and it is absolutely insane. Now, for Charge of Light mods, to make this work even better, is you can run things like Energy Converter right here. So when you charge your light, you can throw your grenade to get some super energy back. So if you're a ton of Charge of Light stacks, you could throw your grenade to start the chain reaction of freezing, and you're going to get 50% of your super energy back, assuming you have max Charge of Light, you know, stacks, which we're going to do with this build, which I'll talk about in 1 second. But then, like, I have a Pulse Rifle Reloader and Intellect mod to, you know, help get super energy. You know, saying I have an Intellect mod right here because I'm trying to get max intellect. Now, to help out with the charge light stacks, Supercharge right here, this is going to give you 2 additional charge light stacks and get up to a maximum of 5. So now you're a total of 4 since you only have 2 at base, but you have 4 now since you have that. Then on the boots, I have Swift Charge. So whenever you kill an enemy with a pulse rifle, you rapidly get kills with it. You're actually going to become charger light. And then I also have one, arc mode here slot so I can get this thing. So, if you're playing with teammates, not only are you going to get class build energy, you're also going to be dropping special ammo for them since you are using a pulse rifle, which is also really, really nice. So this is just mainly used for the charger light though, just getting rapid kills, and you're always going to be getting kills with bad juju. You can just easily get charger light. But then on the bond, I have things like perpetuation right here. So when you use your rift, you're going to be getting rift energy back. So with this build, you hopefully can have your rift up a lot, so you can always have a freeze option even if your other 2 are on cooldown. And then taking charge, also when you pick up an orb of light, you're going to get charge of light. But then I just have a recovery mod and Surge Eater right here, just because I had some points left over and I was trying to round the stats out. So with this build, you're going to get up to 4 charge of light stacks. You can throw your grenade to start the chain reaction. You're going to get 40% of your super pack. The chain reaction is going to start. You're going to easily be getting frozen kills on enemies to get your super energy back really, really fast. As you're getting these kills, you're going to be getting orbs and Swift Charge procs to get your charger light back up. Then when you pop your super, you're going to immediately proc Apotheosis Veil to get all that back. Since you've killed a bunch of enemies, you have charger light stacks again. You can throw your grenade, 40% of your super back, start the chain reaction again, and it's just a constant repeat thanks to Apotheosis Veil. There's never any downtime, and you're always going to have your abilities. This build is absolutely crazy. I would definitely recommend trying it out, and let me know what you guys think of it. If you want to play a warlock that is not completely focused on ability spam and it's really just used to focus on super spam, this is 100% the build for you. But that's what it all for me. If you enjoyed trying this build out, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. It's free, it really helps me out, and I truly appreciate it. But thank you all so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.